Hey Kayla. Yeah, just a little bit of feedback here. I still think the background's slightly strong for your caricature. You may want to still work with doing maybe a levels or a curves. Um, Again, just because it's even making it lighter will make it stand out more. Darker doesn't work, but making it a little bit lighter. You can also do brightness and yeah, exposure or brightness and contrast. Um, but again, so you can just turn it off too if you don't like it. And another thing, then the text stands out a little bit more. When it's dark, the text really doesn't stand out much. Another thing I would do is I would probably decrease some of the styles. Like I would get rid of the bevel and emboss, or I would do less of it because you can really control the amount of bevel and emboss. So I would make it less, something like that even. It would be good to see a little bit of the red color up here. I'm just wondering, just to carry it through. I'm just wondering what if you added. I don't know. This might look really hokey, but just a second here. Let's see. No, not that tone, but you know what I'm saying. Just add. No. I'm gonna make this really. Even just a little tiny bit, and then you could really make the opacity really low. And I'm not saying that necessarily that, but just if you add something just to move the red through, but still I think it could use something. You could even make it lighter. Oh, see, I can't really. Oh, see, I have to go back because I'm gonna lose the font because I don't have that font. You could also go with a stroke that was lighter. Because if you go with a light stroke, no, not that big though, but even something like a yellow or an orange, just something really light. And I'm going to just make it less pixels here. See how it makes it stand out a little bit more. But again, I'm not sure this is the right thing to do either. But you can see how it just stands out a little bit more when it needs contrast, that's all. So another thing I was playing with, because I've just been wanting to do this, and I'm just saying don't get mad at me for playing with your caricature, but so I wanted to see what it would what it would look like with some kind of little pixie ears. So I was just playing with making no, not that one. Making little kind of these pixie ears, and I think it kind of looks cute. Not the red would look better, but actually I would make them a lot smaller if I did something like that, or I would just make them come straight out. But again, yours with just the one with the red looks good too. So anyway, I hope this helps. So mainly just, again, the background. And this mouse could have a little bit more detail too, so let me see if I can find it on here. You can see how important it is to organize layers when you get so many of them. Yeah, I don't know where it is. So just, I'm just looking to see how to bring the mouse out just a little bit. And again, I'm going to clip this, give it a little bit more contrast. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe brightness and contrast might be better for that one. Let's see. No, I don't know. I'm going to clip it. But just see. It stands out a little bit more, but then it looks kind of faded. I don't know. You can work with it more if you want. And I don't really like the way this looks, actually. I would probably go and take, where is it? I'd probably get rid of the stroke, and I'd probably go with just a different color text, a little bit lighter text or something, just so it stands out more, and just less of the bevel. And you know what? I would also suggest just moving this stuff around. It doesn't need to be all stuck up in there in the corner. You've got tons of negative space. So you can even kind of make it look kind of wacky. You don't need to use even the same font. You could use different fonts. You can kind of make it different sizes too. The idea is just to create an interesting design But you don't necessarily want it just all up in the corner centered or justified to the left. Okay, so anyway, I hope this helps.